Hey everybody, David Essel with you again. Another success story. I'm going to share a success story with you today. And the theme around this is persistence. I'm going to talk about persistence. One of the most important concepts of being successful in relationships, with your health, your physical body, with career, with money, with following your path, whatever it might be, persistence is absolutely crucial. And the story I'm going to tell you is Mark Victor Hansen. Now, you may know Mark Victor Hansen's name, and if you don't, you know his books. Him with his co-author, Jack Canfield, Chicken Soup for the Soul. Chicken Soup for the Soul. I don't know how many millions upon millions and how many languages those books are reprinted in, but one of the most incredible success stories in the publishing industry ever. I mean, absolutely ever. I had a chance to interview Mark Victor Hansen multiple times, and every time it was incredible. But the one story I'm going to tell you today is about persistence. And when he and Jack Canfield were trying to publish the book, get the book picked up by a publisher, Chicken Soup for the Soul, the series, they received all kinds of resistance. I think it was 140 publishers said no. The numbers were staggering. And the only way in order to get in front of a publisher is to have a literary agent. So they would have literary agents. They would go and shop the book, and these publishers would say no, and the agent would come back and go, find another agent. They'd find another agent. That agent would do the same thing, and it was a vicious circle. But do you know that through all of the no's, the 140 plus no's that Mark Victor Hansen received for the book Chicken Soup for the Soul, for the series, they never gave up. They mortgaged out their homes, their cars. They did everything in the world because they believed so deeply in this book and in this series. They were so incredibly persistent. And look at what happened. Do you know that any time in life that we bring that energy, that passion, that persistence that Mark and Jack brought into the publishing industry with their book, is that we will always win? Now, I'm not going to say we'll always win in the way we think we should or want to, but we'll always win. Persistence builds character. It builds discipline. It builds determination, and it builds success. That is what we need to be thinking about. That persistence is what builds success. I don't care how many times you've been divorced. I don't know how many times people have broken up with you in relationships. If you want to experience the deepest of love, if you're persistent and do the work necessary, you will. I absolutely know that to be true. I don't care how many times you've tried to connect with God and if it did work or didn't work, and let's say it didn't work. If you continue to try with persistence, you'll be successful. I don't care how many times you've tried to quit smoking or drinking or eating candy or whatever it might be. If you're persistent and keep trying, I'm not kidding you, this stuff works. You will be unbelievably successful. Mark Victor Hansen's attitude, I can only imagine, through that whole experience was one of, just stay persistent. Let's just do it. We're going to make this work. No matter how many naysayers, doubters, individuals that said there's no way in the world. As a matter of fact, one of the comments they would get often from publishers is, that's the stupidest title of a book we've ever heard. However, with persistence, they proved all of those people wrong. So what do you need to be persistent about today? Is it losing weight? Is it quitting smoking? Is it finding a new job? Is it finding the passion in your life? Is it creating a greater income? If you are willing to be persistent, and that means doing the work on a daily basis, I guarantee you success. Come to our website, talkdavid.com, and see all the different information we offer for free. Several hundred articles on our blog. On YouTube, we have, I don't know how many now videos on success and spirituality and love and health. You can check them all out. Be persistent. Follow the path of people like Mark Victor Hansen and Jack Canfield. Be persistent in your path with your goals. Be persistent regardless of what anyone else says. Be persistent no matter how dark and gloomy it's looking. Because persistence will pave the way to the success you're looking for. If I can help you in any way whatsoever, I work with groups, I work with individuals, I work with companies, and if I can help you to help create that dream, that pathway to your dream, let me do that. Let me help you to become more persistent in your life. That's at talkdavid.com. Until next time, have an amazingly persistent day. I'm David Essel. See you soon.